Anyway, so there's the River Styx, just hanging out. Now we really are like in a...
Hangman is coming down from the gallows, and I don't have very
This
long.
really does look like a metal album cover.
Yeah.
Especially with the dead guy over here.
Oh, my
Whoa!
for my life.
Apparently, Alexander's not the only one who's curious about the body on the path.
Yeah, that's a good question. Here in the Land of Dead, there's a body. You would think that they would have died else. Whatever.
A knight's remains lie abandoned on the path.
Oh, so this was the night that
like
that
Alexander,
dude, that
must have been
tiger
alive
guy was
when he
telling us
entered the
about.
underworld. But for some reason, he never reached his destination.
He died here for
Alexander
some reason.
wonders if this is the night the Druid spoke of.
Probably. Anyway, you take his gauntlet.
Alexander takes the knight's black gauntlet and examines the writing on it.
It says,
Flesh may cross the portal and seek its master, death. Flesh may go where death is trod, and challenge, like Scheherazade, he who reigns beneath the sod to spare a mortal's breath.
made in Taiwan.
That sounds serious.
And that's terrible.
I keep saving it because you can easily fall off this thing and like drown in the River Styx. And then the funny thing is if
What,
you do...
the river Styx?
Yeah.
Domo Arega. Anyway, go ahead.
And the funny thing is if you do die past the door, then like his spirit goes back to the door and with a ticket. And the guy's not like, weren't you just here? He just, you know. Anyway, so here's a terrible Sierra puzzle. That you have to do it now or else you're screwed. Because you have to get the River Styx water right here, right now.
Alexander's
If you go
Ooh,
beyond
that looks
it,
like an album
you
cover
slip
right there.
into the
Sorry.
teacup
This?
with
Oh,
the
yeah.
swamp ooze, being careful not to get any of the black water on his skin.
Tickets, please. Tickets. Get your tickets here.
Anyway, how you doing, Karen? Charon?
Charon stands in
Oh,
his
Charon.
boat.
It is
Charon
Charon.
Ferryman.
I was wrong in King's Quest 2. I'm
Alexander
sorry.
can't quite make out what's under Charon's cowl, and he's not sure he would want to.
Although the traditional Greek would make a K sound
That's true.
with the CH.
It's Karen. She's a temp worker.
Will these coins do as fare for passage?
Charon accepts
No,
the
they're
fare
not fair.
and waves Alexander onto
Get
the
it?
boat.
Fair. Those were silver dollars, you fool. You've clearly overpaid a lot for this trip. Chat said, oh, that's what chat said. I'm not going to say what chat said, but it's a pretty funny joke. But anyway, so here we are at the other end of the river. With no... sorry. Spirits can fly. Why do they even need the boatman? Anyway.
Spirits meant to fly.
And can't they, like, fly over this door, too? I mean, what's the point of all this?
Alexander reaches out to open the gate.
You ready for this? This is kind of freaky.
Suddenly, the wood trembles beneath his fingertips.
It's like the aliens.
Touch has awakened my sleep.
Frollo, it's you again?
I smell the blood of a mortal.
No, I'm an Englishman.
Thine
It's
hand
okay.
Again, fleshy human, that I might devour it.
Yeah, I'll just do that.
Yeah,
It
that
has
sounds...
been centuries since I last ate.
They were also watching apparently the the Last Unicorn.
Let's talk to the crazy skull door. I don't
Despite
know the
his
last
fear,
unicorn.
Alexander summons his
There's a
bravest
skeleton
boys to
guy that you
command
gotta
the
get
living
past.
gate.
That does make sense.
And
I
well,
will
it's just like a
pass
face in the wall.
I have business with your master.
My master and thine, human. I would be pleased to introduce thee. Only step forward and thou shalt meet him.
has tokens that I was bidden to show.
No, thank you. I come to meet the Lord of the Dead with my flesh still intact.
You get my drift, huh?
Why
Get
should
me,
I
Pally?
look past human when I would much rather eat you?
Because I'm holding a thermal detonator!
I'm told that there's a way for humans
Wait,
to enter
if we go to
death's
disco,
realm.
if we go to disco heaven here, are we gonna meet Frank
Some
Sinatra?
task that will
For
allow
me,
you
this
to
is
pass
hell. You
through
dill,
your
Pally?
doors,
You dig?
Gate.
Pally? I screwed it up.
No.
I seem to
Totally
recall something. A trick. Perhaps a test.
I will give you an algebra
Should
test.
a human try to
Okay, a
pass
train leaves Detroit,
is
traveling at 150 miles per hour. Wait, you got a pen for this?
A riddle it is, then.
And if thou wouldst fail to answer Gate, his thirsty jaws will be thy fate.
Yeah, sure. I certainly won't just run away.
Listen.
You're a
those
gate.
make
How can
thy
you
life
pursue?
end
I got a giant skeleton hand here, and I'm not afraid to use it.
yours.
All right, are you ready?
It's hidden in the wall.
First is foremost legally.
My first is
My
foremost
second
legally.
circles outwardly.
My second circles
My
outwardly.
third leads all
My
in
third
victory.
leads all in
My
victory.
fourth twice ends a nominee.
Fourth twice ends a
My
nominee.
whole is this gate's only key.
My hole is this gate's only key. The answer is Delicon.
My first is
I mean-
foremost legally.
Sorry.
My second circles outwardly.
You know what the answer is? You know what the answer is?
Hold on.
My fourth twice ends a nominee. My whole is this gate's only key.
Do you remember last time we played this game? Do you remember what the answer to the riddle is? Do you remember what the answer is?
I'm thinking.
Chat, those of you who saw our last stream, do you remember what the answer is?
The answer is love.
The answer is love! It's always love!
The answer is love.
Dork.
Ah,
Oh.
traitor of the mortal plane.
Why did I write my answer in a spider web for some
That
reason?
riddle should never have been solved.
The devil told you. The devil told you.
Well,
Then that skeleton stamped his
Love
foot so
cannot
hard
be
that he
banished.
he
Even
died.
from this place.
Why couldn't you ask like a hard trivia question?
Still pining
Like-
of it on the surface above.
Who was the 23rd Vice President of Bulgaria?
burden me not with thy poetry. Pass through
What
me
is the capital of Assyria?
before I change
It's Damascus.
my mind.
No, wait,
Bert-
it's Nineveh.
Burden me not with thy poetry. That's what I've been saying this whole game. Although we're missing Sir Watts from chat. He hasn't gave us any poetry. Hey, look!
Sir Waltz.
It's the Ku Klux Klan.
What?
Or the Black Ku Klux Klan, which I know is an oxymoron.
What?
Look, they're right
The
there.
Black Klux Klan?
Look, they're right there. You can see him. See?
Hey, it kind of is.
Yes.
It's the Emperor's personal guards,
Oh, I see.
but they're not in red.
But they've got skulls on posts.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's go talk to the King of the Dead.
Sometimes you just gotta wear skulls.
See what crap he's got for us. Go this way.
He'll tell us what to
Why
do.
have you entered my domain?
Do you need a lozenge?
Of flesh.
This is actually a pretty cool picture.
If
Yeah.
you are so anxious
bony
for
knees.
death, you might have found it easily enough in the land of the living.
Why didn't you follow that
But
genie into
since
the
you
water?
are here, you are most welcome to stay. Kiss my hand, and you
No.
will be one with the spirits. There will be no pain.
No, thank you.
I haven't made out with a mortal in so many centuries. The answer is love.
I did not come here to die, but to demand my right of challenge. I respectfully challenge thee, death, by throwing down this gauntlet.
Man, he'll be easy to beat a twister.
Man
He's
may
chained to the
pass
wall.
portal and seek its master, death.
Even a chest. What is he gonna do?
Pass where death has tried.
Hey, can you move that pawn forward?
No.
Farewell,
Dang it!
Rats.
I can never win.
Despair
Happens to me
of
every time.
He has the gauntlet.
Thanks, random voice.
Impossible.
Ah!
We're not worthy.
Who
Push
are
it.
you to challenge
Uh-oh.
death?
He's got his angry fist.
A man of flesh is all
Do
I
you
need
not
to
know
be, my
death when you see it?
And
I
what
am
is
no
it
man.
That you seek with this challenge, the soul of some dead maiden.
Nope, just some old
I
guy.
seek the souls of King Caliphim and Queen Ilaria, the land of the Green Isle.
Those are his lovers? What?
You would save two human souls and emerge alive from this realm yourself.
Well, you know, if it's not too much
That
trouble.
shall be a difficult challenge.
Hercules did it.
Indeed.
Superman did it.
Open its doors lightly.
Well, you
All
did skip
three
the
of us
riddle,
leave.
so.
Or none go.
Oh,
Very well. Then let me think of an appropriate task.
I know. Here's a riddle for you. The answer is love. Oh,
Ah, crad.
Now,
Always
your
love.
challenge is this.
run around
For
the world.
thousands of years, I have sat upon this throne.
I really
have
need to
heard
take a
every
bathroom
sad
break.
tale that can be told by
Would you sit on this for me, please?
I have seen tragedies that ended empires.
I've seen
Injustices
emperors that ended
defied
tragedies.
reason. Love that would light the very stars turn cold and hard.
I've seen the greatest
I have
tragedy
seen
of all.
torments that
All
cannot
4
possibly be
Transformers
borne,
movies.
and
I thought you were
yet
gonna say
must
King's Quest
be
8.
That works too.
for centuries.
It's even better.
This thing I have never done. I have never shed a tear. Make
Oh,
me
Does
cry.
Death need a hug?
Oh,
Man of flesh.
I'll just show him the first 10 minutes
is
of Up.
my challenge.
Make death cry?
He doesn't have tear ducts.
Sooner could he turn sea to stone.
Or fire
Okay.
Thanks, Peanut Gallery. Well, what do I have to make death cry? Let's take a look. We got a magic map. I can pull that out and give it a nice shake and fizzle and die. I've got a boring book.
You
That's
could use
important.
a baby's tears and pour them
I
on
could
him and
use-
say, hey, it's like acting,
I
crying.
could stab him with a,
Yes, stab him.
I've got a feather. I could tickle him till he cries. I've got a stinky flower. Let's see. Cement. Ooh. Make him watch the Green Mile. Tickle him with a rabbit's foot. Let's see. Oh, I've lost my mushy tomato. That would have made him cry. Maybe I should just cut an onion in front of him.
If it makes him laugh, then he cries so much that he's laughing. Does that count?
He
Like
cries
tickling?
so much that he's laughing. I don't.
He laughs so much that he's
There you go.
crying.
No.
I know things.
No, you're supposed to show him the movie of his own life, which is basically the Green Mile.
If your existence has been all that you say it has, then truth alone shall be my sword.
The mirror's
What?
surface swirls with darkness for a moment, then fills with images even blacker. Reflections of despair, of wailing souls, of shackles colder and more immutable than any forged by man.
Why did I agree to be in 50 Shades of Grey? This is terrible!
Alexander feels the
50
mirror
tons
tremble
of
in his
gray.
grasp.
'Cause he's got the,
and is glad that he
chains.
cannot see its
Anyway,
face.
I get it.
But the Lord of the
terrible.
Dead is transfixed to the mirror, to the screening of his life. Things long forgotten are once more uncovered.
Oh, I
His
thought I taped
enslavement
over
to this
that.
throne is still a man. The years of watching misery and horror and growing ever more numb to it. The seep of his own humanity. The slow growth of a new thing altogether, which became that which he is now.
The fact that he's had an
Is
itch on his
an
nose
existence
for
that has
5
no
million
possibility of
years.
redemption,
And
no
he's
end.
never scratched it.
The surrounding spirits draw
Also never
away
scratched
in
my
pain.
butt.
The truth is so sharp it stabs, so intense it sears.
Then he watches all the player and doodler videos.
Take it away. Make it stop.
You're making it worse!
Yeah, that's my line.
Aw.
Ding! I love the ding at the end like a
The
microwave.
mirror of truth cracks from the strain.
Why is my body made of popsicle
Just a
sticks?
single gray tear.
Aw.
One single
Is
salty tear.
indeed a terrible thing.
Also, now we'll have 7 years bad luck on
have
top of
worn
everything
this
else.
mantle for so
On top of the
long,
eternity of being
I
chained
had
to this throne.
forgotten
That's
its
right.
dreadful weight.
50 pounds.
You shall take the souls and leave as I agreed. You have been granted to stay from this inevitable reality. I almost envy you.
But then I-
Almost now convinces
Find
me
the
to be a
souls
Christian.
he has claimed and bring them to me.
Well, that was quick.
King Caliphim and Queen Alaria, I presume. Your hero has won you a few more years of mortality. May your souls be more prepared for their rest when you return.
You should start working out.
Thank you.
I just zapped you with life juice.
And you, man of flesh, my steed shall take the 3 of you back to the land of the living.
Tell her where it is you wish to go.
Let's go to Stucky's. Firehouse Sons.
Until we meet again, then. I assure you, we will meet again.
You will be.
No offense, Marie, but I hope that will be many long years from now.
It will be 6 months.
Never as long as you might wish, mortal. Now, be gone.
Yes, my lord.
Well. So, Land of the Dead, what do you think? Good vacation spot?
I liked it.
You gonna draw any pictures from it?
Yes, if I have time. If I have time.
Are you coming, Majesty?
No, we're going to go die again.
Its treachery must be handled carefully, Alexander.
We're going to Florida.
Alari and I must go gather our allies and form a plan.
We've got the ferryman,
Make sure she
that guy
comes
from the
to
pawn
harbor.
shop.
We
That's
will
about it.
return as soon as we can to take back all that has been stolen from us.
I will keep her safe until your return.
By which I mean I don't know how, but
Your love for our daughter must be deep indeed for you to have undertaken death itself for our sake.
yeah, love for your daughter.
Indeed.
That's what I
May
got
we
for.
succeed in what awaits us and live long together as a family.
And live long and prosper. Get out of here, horse. All right, so now we're back.
Get out of here, horse. John McCain has a dancing elf? What?
John McCain is a dancing elf.
What was the last thing you had in there?
You'll never know now.
Now John McCain has a dancing elf.
That's right. Okay, so here's a couple things we got to do now. First of all, I think Jalo's back. I might have missed the second Jalo visit, actually. Yeah, no, I missed it.
Hello. I will be right up.
Go away, horse. You were taking animation assets.
Now, what can I do for you?
There is a second Jalo conversation, but I think I missed the window for it, so I don't think it's necessary, though. It does give you points. But there is something we gotta do in the pawn shop. A couple things, actually.
Good day, Prince Alexander.
So here's the thing. So this
What's
guy...
up for the voodoo? Anyway, go ahead.
This guy in the black is the genie. You can see his sparkling eyeball there.
Thought he was a druid.
No, he's a genie.
Or a droid.
You're a drork. So,
Touche.
if you pull a Romeo and Juliet in front of the genie, what do you think will happen?
Alexander suddenly gets a very sneaky idea.
This is the best thing Alexander says in the game, by the way.
I can't go on anymore. Without Cassima, I'd just rather not live.
Prince Alex, no.
And the cheesy soap opera music, too.
It's true. The Wazir has beaten me.
Ah.
I give up. Poison is my last resort.
The music is the best part.
Goodbye, cruel world.
Also, I drink like
I
a
am-
chipmunk.
No more.
And the pawn shopkeeper's like, what? Oh, he has legs, by the way. He thought he was just stuck behind the counter, but no.
He's just lying on top of him.
Waste. The poor young fool.
He's dead. He's dead. Wait until Abdul hears. He'll be so pleased.
Great gerrymander of Alexander! He's dead!
Wait till Abdul hears. Excellent work, Genie. Oh, no, it was nothing. No, really, on a scale of 1 to 10, you are an 11.
Not like everybody else.
By the way, this is what the genie bottle looks like. It's this blue
I
thing.
couldn't help myself. I have great news.
Which will be relevant in a second.
Well, what is it?
Hi, just saved 10% by switching to Geico! Oh,
He
Alexander's
killed
dead.
himself in despair over losing Cassima.
Cosima.
What? Are you positive? That young man has proven to be most devious. I saw the whole thing myself.
I totally wasn't drunk!
Really and truly quite dead. If what you say is true, it shall be most convenient. You've spent enough time on that little irritant. We must start thinking about the wedding.
Now let's pick out a dress for you.
Master? Oh, I do love weddings. Well, we do want you to look your prettiest,
Like I said.
don't we? Mm-hmm. Now, Shamir Shamazel,
Gesundheit.
prepare yourself as we discussed.
Don't skimp on the lipstick.
If you know what I mean.
Alexander's heart lurches to life in his chest.
Clear! Anyway,
Prince Alex, but you were...
Sorry, friend.
I just blew your
I'm
mind.
Doing a little acting, I'm afraid.
Ah, of course, the strange cloaked man. You are quite clever, and a bit too exciting for an old man.
An old man? He looks like he's 32, like me. Maybe 40.
He said an old man, and he's standing by.
Dagnabbit, I've been zinged by my own rejoinder. John McCain is a dancing elf. And, so the point of that whole thing was so that we saw what the... Oh no, he's alive now. I can get my insurance policy. The whole point of that was to see what the genie's bottle looked like. But the thing is, it's kind of fourth wall breaking, because Alexander didn't see what the genie's bottle looks like. We, as the player and the doodler, saw what the genie's bottle looked like. So
It's like he's in a Pathfinder campaign, and he's...
he's metagaming.
Metagaming.
He's metagaming, guys.
Somebody call Sheldon.